Sports pregame show.
Welcome to our continuing coverage of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. We're here for pivotal Game 4 with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson, and let's get started. The action coming to you from Portland, where the Trailblazers will be hosting the series tonight up against the Detroit Pistons. Looking at the Pistons, they've hit their stride at the best possible time, dominating their competition in these playoffs. Only 3 losses to this point. These guys seem poised to win it all. No doubt this will be a pivotal game in the series with a chance to take a 3-1 lead before heading home. Kenny, what kind of pressure are they going to be feeling here?
Oh, they better be prepared for a physical, win-at-all-cost game. It's a great opportunity, to take control of this series if you want to.
We say this a lot, but they got to play smart. Great shot selection, great defense, everything they know they can do. See, there's a huge difference between being up 3-1 and heading into Game 5 tied up 2-2.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah,
because in one, you're leading the series, and in one, you're tied.
That's why I said it's a huge difference.
It is. It's huge.
Smart guy.
Yep. Brilliant guy. That'll do it. Both teams ready to tip it off. Probably one more than the other, but who knows? Here's Kevin Harlan.
In the sold-out arena. And here we go with Game 4 of the NBA Finals. We will see a Game 5, but will we see Game 6? That's the question. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at Portland, no doubt this is a crucial game for them, looking to even the series tonight on their home court.
And listen, they're still in decent shape, down 2-1, but if they can win this one and tie it up the series now, all of a sudden you've got some momentum on your side.
Well, it would make for a fantastic conclusion to the series. If they could win these next two, we'd really be set up for a heck of a Game 6 and maybe even a Game 7. Matter of fact, I'd love to see it happen that way.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Green, he's in at shooting guard. He'll get out there with Amir Johnson. Then there's Reggie Jackson, and it's Green in at the 3. Now here's Butler. Jordan sets the pick for Lillard. Jordan dishes to Davis. Rebound, Detroit. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
And a couple guys got hot early, and then it became contagious. You could see that everybody kind of pitched in when it came to shooting.
Exactly right, Greg. I mean, normally there's a hot shooter. The defense can kind of lock into that guy and then let somebody else get some shots, but that wasn't even an option in that game because everybody was on fire.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And Lillard kicks to Butler. Back to Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. Johnson, the pass to Lillard. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Jordan's got his first basket of the night.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Green, and that's going to be a travel. Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Lillard kicks to Johnson. Lillard with it. Now Green defending. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 5. Jordan with a screen on Green. They get the rebound, and it's Jordan with the jam.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Now Lillard following the three-point attempt by Freak. Johnson wide open. He fires. No good from outside. Pistons trail by 3. Green dishes to Jackson. Johnson with a screen on Johnson. They double him with Jordan. Green kicks to Bogut, and the wide open shot from Green. And that one's on target from the wing. Green's got his first points in this one. It's stolen by Green. From deep three-point range, that doesn't go either for Green.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
On the wing, Johnson. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And Green gets it to go. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Lillard kicks to Johnson. Lillard with it. Now Green defending. Johnson the screen. Butler sets a screen for Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Butler passes to Lillard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Green kicks to Jackson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Top scores during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak number 1, Damian Lillard 3rd.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or both these guys have been lighting it up.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Plumlee is checked in for Jordan. Noah Vonleh comes in for Davis. Bogdanovich is checked in for Tyler Johnson. And Roten subbed in for Damian Lillard. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Bogut. Ilyasova comes in for Amir Johnson. Johnson, he's checked in for Green. And it's Jennings in for Reggie Jackson.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Outside Butler. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Plumlee. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Here's Jennings. 1:24 left here in the first quarter.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons This team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, it's the love to go up and jam like that.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Green, marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now here's Roten. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Johnson attacking. Passes it to Green. Doubled by Vonleh. Back to Johnson. Outside, Green. Here is Jennings. Offensive rebound, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Trailblazers trail by 6. The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Outside, Green. Puts up a 3. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Detroit as they end the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
They seem to be a step slower, and that's one reason why they've been able to own the rebounding edge.
Well, the anticipation's been better. As the ball hits the rim, it's gone right to them. Solid job of them chasing it down and anticipating.
Pistons leading by 5. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Portland, we've got DeAndre Jordan, Tony Roten out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. Lillard dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Lillard. Plumlee with the screen. And Lillard kicks to Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Plumlee. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for Roten. And Plumlee kicks to Jordan. The dish to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Lillard outside. Drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for them.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was simply terrific. He ended up with 44 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Well, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on the roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Second chance effort, and there's the nice layup by Johnson. And the Pistons lead by 6.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Green, the screen. Jennings passes to Green. It's back to Jennings. He dishes it to Green. The 11-footer, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Freak is second.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
The first free throw is good.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Green. 18 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Detroit. Reggie Jackson comes in for Brandon Jennings. Both free throws good from Green. Trailblazers trail by 8. Lillard outside. Pass to Jordan. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Jordan's got 8 points. The drive by Green. And there's the foul. It'll go on Ed Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Detroit making a switch here. Chalmers is checked in. Dishes it to Green. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Great awareness by Mario Chalmers on that feed.
Lillard attacking. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in this game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, following the bucket by the Pistons. And it's sent back by Bogut. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Butler, he's checked in for Portland. Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Pistons. Johnson comes in for Jeff Green. So it's Portland now, trailing here by 8. Shot clock at 5. Johnson for 3, and he gets it to go. Johnson's got 5.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Shot off the pick. A putback. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And Lillard gets double teamed. Butler kicks to Davis, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Now, here's Lillard. After the miss from Reggie Jackson. Trailblazers moving the ball around. That evens the score. Butler's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 7. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
There's the feed to Chalmers. With the teardrop. It's Jackson with the drive. Ilyasova dishes to Chalmers. Unloads. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Butler. Davis sets a screen. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Three-pointer, Butler. No good. The Pistons go the other way with it.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Here's Jordan, and it's sent back by Bogut.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumps.
Really good point, Greg. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Down low, Davis pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Pistons lead by 3. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
All right, I want everyone.
Give me your attention, fellas. This is a make-or-break half for us. Call it Game 4, but it's as big as Game 7 as far as I'm concerned. A nice chunk of our offense in the first half came from the low post. And one thing that should definitely do for us in the third quarter is open things up on the perimeter. We should have a lot of room to operate outside. Something I have liked is our movement off the ball and all the good looks it's created for us. Keep finding those open shots on the floor. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. Don't forget how hard you all worked to be here in the finals. Let's get it done.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
And Greg, here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher. So he's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on.
Here's Jackson. On the court for the Pistons. Green in at shooting guard. Green is out there with Amir Johnson. Then it's Bogut, and it's Jackson in at the point.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Jordan the screen. Well, their pass to Lillard. On the clock. On deep. Rebound Bogut.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
That free throw good from Lillard. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. feeds it to Green. And there's the pass to Green. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. The Pistons have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in, and Detroit with a change here too. Gibson's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Jordan with a screen on Jackson. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's the break. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
He kicks to Green. And Jordan sends it back. Johnson dishes to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. That's short off the rim.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now here's Lillard following the miss by Freak. And Lillard gets double teamed. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Green kicks to Johnson. Outside, Green. Johnson sets the screen for Green. Plumlee with the steal. Lillard against Green. Johnson, that's for 2. Rebound, Detroit. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Right side, Jackson. Back to Green. On the wing, Jackson. Green, the screen. For the 3. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Portland. Tony Roten comes in for Damian Lillard. And Detroit with a change here, too. Jennings is checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Jennings with the double team. And Brandon Jennings gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Vonleh's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Johnson, he's checked in for Green. And Bogdanovich kicks to Roten. Pass to Butler. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. All alone. And he jams it with authority.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 6 assists here tonight. Outside Butler. Kicks it to Plumlee. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Vonleh, the pass to Roten. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Plumlee, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Pistons. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Pistons.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Davis is checked in for Plumlee. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Andrew Bogut checked in for Taj Gibson. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. A three-pointer is right on target. Bogdanovich has got 6 in the quarter.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Johnson kicks to Green. Passes it to Ilyasova. Back to Green. Davis with the double team. Rockets hits. Jennings can't get it to go.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Here's Roten. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Pistons leading. Outside, Green. Screen by Bogut. Off the screen. And Green slams it in.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas. But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Vonleh dishes to Bogdanovich. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Portland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Damian Lillard out there with Tony Roten. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small 4. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this stuff.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for Portland. Lillard kicks to Jordan. And that one's good.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Some fantastic numbers here for Jordan. He has 12 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number's not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Green.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Johnson kicks to Plumlee. Johnson with the block.
Move it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we'll get.
Now, here's Lillard. Green with the block. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
That's good from Green. Second free throw, no good. Portland leading. Johnson with it. Now Green defending. And Plumlee kicks to Johnson. To the middle. Green with the block. To take the lead. And the layup is good. Green's got 14 points here in the second half.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Lillard attacking. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Detroit's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Jackson off the pick from Green. Here's Johnson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Lillard against Jackson. Johnson in the corner. Johnson missing again.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Jackson passes to Green. Lillard comes with the double team, and it's a defensive 3-second violation.
One shot, gentlemen.
A different look now for Portland. Davis comes in for DeAndre Jordan, and it's Butler in for Tony Wroten. Andrew Bogut checked in for the Pistons. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And Green gets it to go.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He talked about their problems at the free throw line, but tried not to make too big a deal out of it. He said, listen, if we keep getting to the line, the ball will start going through the net. The important thing is keep getting there. Maybe that'll take a little pressure off him, guys.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Johnson over to help. Jackson dishes to Green. Jackson has the open look, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment. That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
Johnson the screen. Green kicks to Bogut. He feeds it to Green. 6 to shoot. Outside Green. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Jackson. Bogut with a screen on Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Green gets it to go.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now here's Lillard. Plumlee in the post. He's against Green. That's good. That's 12 points for Mason Plumlee. Here's Jackson. The dish to Green. And the foul on Tyler Johnson. There's a minute 34 left to play in the final quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Jackson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Davis with a screen on Green. Lillard attacking. Used that pitch to get in close.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, I've given up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Lillard has been playing really well. He has 15 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
Now here's Green. And he dunks it down.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised to see them double up here.
I agree with you, Clark. They have not been successful with their single coverage.
Free throw drops for Green. Davis, the pass to Lillard. The kick outside to Butler. Misses the three.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backcourt has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances It's been about one and done for the most part, and I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had them on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at them.
The whole knockout blow.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Taj Gibson's checked in for Bogut. Ilyasova comes in for Amir Johnson. Johnson, he's checked in for Jeff Green. And it's Chalmers in for Reggie Jackson. Roten with it. Now Green defending. Pass to Davis. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Detroit moving it up. Green with the ball. He dishes it to Chalmers. And he lobs it up toward the rim, pushing their lead to double digits. And it's an 11-point Piston lead.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. What are your thoughts, Shaq, on his game tonight?
Well, he wasn't about to let this moment slip by. That's what great players do. They perform on the biggest stage. And obviously, here in the finals, this is as big as it gets.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
And that'll do it for tonight's NBA Finals coverage. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more high-stakes NBA Finals action coming up soon.